Hi, my lovelies. It's me, Karaba. I'm here back with another reading. All right, y'all. This is another general energy reading. Okay, so we're going to tap in and see what is going on. All right, y'all. All right, I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone's health is well. I hope everyone's week has been going well, okay? And they ready for this weekend. Hey. All right, so yes, let's get right into it. All right. I do want to start off saying that I have been feeling a little bit drained today. Like, even though I slept in, I feel like a little drained. So maybe some of you may be feeling a little bit drained, okay? A little tired more than usual. So let's see what's going on. I'm going to start out with my Goddess Rising card, okay? So we can tap in. All right, just if you see this video, then there's something in here for you. But even if you see this, not everything may resonate with you. Okay, so take what resonates, leave what doesn't. All right, let's get started. Ooh, we got cards flying out here. Ancestors want to talk to you. All right, Holy Spirit, what does the collective need to know right now? What's the message for the collective? What's the Goddess message for the collective? Thank you. All right. Woo! All right, you got two cards coming out here. You have self-sabotage, okay, and you have surrender. And it did come in the reverse, but we're going to see if take it upright. So a lot of you, I feel like, are not surrendering. A lot of you, you're self-sabotage. You're sabotaging yourself because you're not surrendering to spirit. So there's something that you may want or you may have been asking for. It may have to do with you shining, okay, you coming, like something, your manifestation coming through, some kind of light you have, okay, something shining through, something. I feel like this is like something shining or something coming from you is being sabotaged because you're not letting go and allowing spirit and surrendering and allowing spirit to bring it to you. So I really get that there's something that you may want or you've been requesting or wanting, but you've not been surrendering and letting it go and allowing it to just flow in your life. You've been trying to kind of control it a little bit, and this is where this self-sabotage is coming from. Especially with surrender coming out in the reverse, okay? And it has to do with something like that has to do with your light or you shining forth with something shining in your life, something that you want, something that you feel like would help you shine or would help you your light be less dim. I feel like it's you who's dimming your own light, okay? You're dimming your own light because you're not allowing spirit to kind of like let things flow in your life. You're not surrendering to spirit. You're not surrendering. Like sometimes with our manifestation, we say what we want, and I'm you know, all right, I'm guilty of this too. We say what we want and then we kind of like ruminate on it, right? And it's like, okay, you put that out there, you get the affirmation, you thought it, you wrote it down, you said what you wanted. Now you gotta let it go. Okay, you gotta let it go. You ruminating on it constantly is not gonna help the situation. So it's hard, it's easier said than done, but it's something that needs to be done. So yeah, because at the bottom of the deck you had harvest, okay? Yeah, so I think definitely with it coming out at the bottom of the deck with cosmic power and harvest, I really feel like it's you want a manifestation. Definitely. Thank you, spirit. Yeah, you wanting a manifestation. You wanting something to be about. And for some of you, you want things to happen, but maybe you're not speaking up and saying what you actually want, and you're expecting it to just show up miraculously. But if you do want something, it's not just using your intuition and thinking it, but sometimes you have to speak up in order to get this harvest. In order, you know, there's the fact that cosmic power is coming in front of speak up. It's, to me, it's like you need to, there's power in your voice, okay? So you have a lot of this power, and I keep saying it over and over, but like there's something like I have it in my head, it's just mumble jumbled, like how to say it, how to come out. It's like there's power, it's like word sound power. So there's power in the voice, there's power in the words. And if you're on the opposite side of this, where you are kind of thinking of it or wanting something, but you're not trying to speak it into existence, then this is where the self-sabotage is coming from. For some of you, you are kind of like ruminating too much on what you've asked for, and that is also what's kind of delaying your harvest. But it definitely has to do with something manifestation wise, something that you've requested or something that you wanted. All right, let's get into it. I'm gonna move on. Let's consult the tarot and see what's going on with y'all. Okay, what is going on? What is this? All right, Holy Spirit, what's going on with the collective in regards to this message? What's going on with the collective in regards to this message? Maybe that's why I feel drained. Maybe some of you are using all your power or all your like ability and focusing too much on one thing, and it's like draining you. Maybe you just need to let it go, okay? Because that self-sabotage is really, you know, us doing something that is detrimental to us in the end, okay? Sabotaging our own light, all right? Draining ourselves, okay? What is going on, Holy Spirit, collective, in regards to this message? Thank you. Okay. Cool. Dang, you got cards flying all over. Yep. You guys are focusing on some kind of loss, some kind of regret. You're blaming yourself. Let me tell you something. If you have some self-limiting beliefs, so you could constantly blaming yourself for things, constantly blaming yourself, this is also what is kind of delaying things from coming in. Yeah. Maybe this had to do with a man, okay? A Leo, okay, a Cancer. Yeah. Some kind of person maybe came in and charmed you, or you wanting a second chance or a new beginning with someone. Yeah, I really feel like I feel like you guys want a stable person. You want a stable man. You want a man that is a decent person, okay? You want someone that's mature and intellectual and has it all, okay? But I feel like the reason why self-sabotage came out here as your goddess message, and it's like you may be saying it and wanting it, but you're not leaving the room for things to happen the way it's supposed to happen. I feel like you guys are definitely wanting to control the outcomes, constantly thinking about, okay, if I show up here, I'm gonna see him. If I show up there, I'm gonna see. This is not surrendering. Allow spirit to bring it in the way they're gonna bring it in. You just have to let go. You said what you said. They heard you. They know what you want. Let it go. But some of you are just ruminating constantly. This is like my ruminating card too. Like constantly thinking about the past, thinking about what you don't have, thinking about all your losses, thinking about constantly ruminating. And that's self-sabotaging, because when you're constantly thinking about regrets and things in the past, and then how is spirit supposed to bring in someone new that you want that's a decent man if you're constantly thinking about loss and all this stuff in the past and everything? You're gonna attract, and your thoughts attract things. So if you're constantly thinking that, then they cannot bring in a decent man, okay? They cannot bring in someone in to have this new beginning. Yeah, you're refusing to move forward. You're refusing to move forward, and it's like you're very like with this Seven of Wands coming out here. It's like you're very like any advice that you have been given, either from friends or family, and telling you like to move forward, it's kind of like you fight that. Like you're fighting the urge to move forward. like you're fighting, you're resisting. This is to me resistance. Like you're fighting the urge, you're resisting the urge to move forward. And you're doing this, like this is you consciously doing this. And if you're not consciously doing it subconsciously, like you're not moving forward. It's like you're fighting. You don't want to move forward. Like you just clearly want to kind of like ruminate in this situation. It's like people are trying to get you to move forward and maybe try to get you to go out, maybe try to show you like the goodness in life and the things that you do have, and be happy for what you have and move forward and stuff. And you are constantly like, no, you're fighting this. You're like, no, like it's, you really are like beating yourself up. Like it's just, yeah, this is just, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Like you need to work. Like, yeah, this is foolish. It's hasty. Like seriously, like this is a foolish action that you keep doing. It's not wise. It's not wise. Okay? Because everything that you want, like the manifestation that you want, if you keep dwelling on the losses or the past, and this may not have to do with any love, this can do with like a business opportunity. Okay? You wanting a business opportunity, you wanting success, you wanting like comfort, you wanting wealth and all these things, but you keep looking at what you don't have. You keep looking at when you did have it and how it got taken from you, how you lost it, and how this and how that, and all these things that you keep looking back towards is not allowing things to move forward in your life. Okay, so it may not even have to do with a male or a woman or somebody who's attractive, okay, someone who's decent. It may not have to do with any love. It may have to do with you wanting a decent opportunity, you wanting some success, okay, some wealth and stuff. But if you keep looking at it like the cup is half full, I mean half empty instead of half full, okay, then things are not going to come in for you because you keep looking at your losses instead of looking at what you do have. Okay, yeah, that's definitely what I'm getting. All right, yeah. Yeah. And Spirit says like I just feel like you have all the strength that you have a lot of strength. Like you're a person that's a strong person, but you have a lot of boundaries up and you have a lot of walls up. And it's like you work really hard to keep those walls up. But sometimes not every wall is good to keep up because it kind of keeps you from, you know, receiving blessings. It's not like the blessings won't come, they're just delayed. Okay, so you're delaying your own stuff. Yeah. And Spirit's like, this is just foolish stuff, like deprivation, like you're depriving yourself. Okay, no one is taking anything from you. You are taking it from yourself by depriving yourself. All right, by constantly ruminating on things. Yeah. This creates a lot of chaos within yourself. Yeah, sabotage. Because the Five of Swords does not have to mean that someone's sabotaging you. It just means sabotage to me. So you definitely are sabotaging yourself. You definitely are, you know, stealing from yourself. Okay? Yeah, because you're constantly ruminating on your losses. This is. Yeah, because Spirit wants to bring a new opportunity into you. Give me more about this proposal. There's this new opportunity wants to come in for you, but it's like, and you have all that it takes. Like you have, like, it's, you know, you're protected when it comes to this. Like Spirit wants you to have more self-discipline. Okay, they kind of are nudging you towards a direction. They want you to be a little bit more patient as well. I feel like when you don't see things happening, like you've said you wanted it, and then the next day you're like, well, where is it? Okay, because some of you are being really, really impatient when it comes to certain things. I want you to be patient. Okay, Spirit wants you to definitely be patient. Give me more. Oh, thank you. Yeah, because there's going to be a lot of options that are going to come in for you, okay? There's going to be a lot of things that are going to come in for you. It may confuse you a little bit, or there'll be so much that you just don't know, like, what to do or what to choose. But it's only going to come in when you've kind of, like, ended this cycle of self-sabotage, when you ended this cycle of kind of, like, overthinking or thinking too much, or just counting your losses instead of counting your blessings. That's as best as I could put it. Okay, because once you cut that off, victory is coming, because there's so many new options that are going to come in for you where it's going to be like hard to choose. But you know, that's why Spirit also wants you to end this whole sabotage, this whole counting your losses kind of behavior, because then, you know, you're going to get snaky things like that. And then if you keep looking back at your past and looking back at things that were not good for you and detrimental to you, and you're constantly focused on that and afraid to move forward and don't want to move forward from that and just want to dwell in that, because some of you just want to dwell in it. It's like self-pity or something. And then you're going to only attract those things, because what's coming towards you, not everything in this cup, in these cups, are good, okay? Some things are snaky, some things are devilish, some things are, you know, tricky, okay? And some things are good, or some things look good and then they collapse, okay? So you need to have yourself together so that when these things do come in, or this person does come in, or these people do come in, you choose the one that is the best, okay? Yeah. Spirit wants you to be on a journey of self-healing, of healing and self-discovery. Really wanting you to heal the brokenness within you. Okay? Anything else to say to collective? Thank you. Yeah. Because a lot of you are in this mode. Like, you really kind of like thinking about your failures, maybe a breakup, whatever, like an end of relationship, something is, you're constantly, and it's like you're really sitting down, really thinking about it all the time, thinking about it. Like I said, Spirit keeps telling me in different ways, like you keep counting your loss, you keep counting whatever happened in the past, you keep dwelling on it, you keep dwelling on this ending, dwelling on this ending, dwelling on this ending. Even sitting down in your meditation, you're dwelling on the ending, and it's like, no, that's not going to help any newness to come in if you're dwelling on the ending, okay? Yeah. Yeah, it's not going to yield anything. With Emperor in reverse, it's like unyielding, like it's not going to yield any goodness, okay? It's not going to yield any newness, any goodness. The Spirit wants you to be patient. Some of you want things to happen now. But in order for things to cultivate in the right way, in the proper way, you got to be patient about it. And like some of you, like I said, you're very impatient. Some of you are really, because patience coming out here twice, okay? Some of you are really impatient. Some of you need to be more patient, because some of you are like, if it's not happening now, I waited a month. Where's it at? Like, no, be patient. Have you done all the healing that you need to do? Have you been introspective? Have you done self-discovery? Have you stopped sabotaging yourself with your toxic thoughts? Okay, you got to ask yourself these questions. And if the answer is no, then you know what you need to do to fix that, okay? All right, yeah. Because a lot of you want love and peace and harmony in the future. You want someone that you can build with, okay? This is giving me like power couple. You want a power couple, someone that you can have a family with, okay? You want that in the future for some of you, okay? Some of you, it does have to do with love, okay? And family and wanting that, wanting a family of your own, okay? And you want that in the future. You want that to happen for you, but you continue to dwell on the past, and that's not going to happen. It's not going to bring new energy in when you're constantly dwelling on the old energy, okay? I don't know how many times I got to say it, okay? I don't know, okay? Yeah. You need to really think deeply, all right? You got the Queen of Cups coming out here with the Page of Swords. To me, it's like really think intuitively. Like, you're a very intuitive person who I'm talking to. It's like your thoughts truly become things. So it's like, use your thoughts wisely, okay? Use your thoughts more intelligently. All right? And this, to me, because it's coming after this, it's like Spirit doesn't want you to be dumb, okay? So for some of you, you feel like that. Spirit wants you to be smart and wants you to use the lessons that you've learned from your past to not bring that into your future, right? To kind of like learn lessons, right? Because this is also like, yeah, have a sharp intuition. Like, whatever you've learned in the past, use that to your advantage so that you don't have to revisit this past kind of situation. However, you have to definitely, stop ruminating on the losses. Listen, follow, like, think about the lessons you've learned and the blessings that have come from those lessons, right? And count your blessings now, because if you constantly doing what you lost it for a reason. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I feel like there was lessons to be learned, and that's what Spirit wants you to really get introspective and discover those lessons and heal. Let those lessons help you heal, okay? Because he definitely don't want you going in anything stupid. They want you going in things like, Most High definitely wants you going in things with a smarter mind, a better intellect, and a better understanding, a stronger intuition, okay? And learning from that past, all right? All right. I mean, they keep saying the same things over and over, okay? I feel like I've said enough on that. All right? Let's move on. I don't think that I'm gonna... Yeah. I don't think that... And I feel like you definitely are fighting this, like, some of you are just fighting the urge to want to move forward. You gotta let it go. You gotta let it go. I gotta go, I gotta leave. So please don't make it hard for me. Don't make it hard for yourself, all right? Because you are self-sabotaging yourself. Nobody is out here doing anything to you but you, okay? Just so you know, you are in control. You are the co-creator of your life. So if you're constantly thinking about ruminating, like I said, you gotta let it go. All right, Spirit's like, use these mindful things, because I'm not going to do any love reading for y'all because I didn't see love, and I feel like that's what you want, but I feel like love